Today I'm going to show you how to order and replace a mortise cylinder. A mortise cylinder is this piece that your key goes into if you have a mortise lock. So you might need to replace it if, for example, you bought a house, you don't have the key, your key isn't working, things like that. So how to determine if you have a mortise lock and need a mortise cylinder? If the edge of your door looks like this, that is when you need a mortise cylinder. So the first step is you have to remove your existing mortise cylinder. And in order to do that, you loosen the set screw that's closest to the edge of the door where the lock is. So loosen that about halfway. And then you need to unscrew the lock. So I don't have the key, so I'm going to use a screwdriver to do that. So now that we have the mortise cylinder out, we have to determine what size we want to order. And also we need to determine which piece is on the back. This is called the cam type. So the first step is to print this guide from our website. And you want to make sure you check your printer settings and print it at 100%. Don't do scale to fit to page. That way this prints out to scale, because you're going to use this. You're going to line your cylinder up exactly with the picture and see where the very bottom lines up. And here we're at 1 1/4 inch, so that's the size that you're going to order. Make sure you write down the cylinder length on your piece of paper. We have 1 1/4 inch. And then step 2, we want to determine the cam type. So look at the back of the cylinder and match it up to either accurate or Baldwin. In this case, we have a Baldwin. Next step is to scan the QR code on the card, and that will take you directly to the site to order the new mortise cylinder. Okay, now we get to do the fun part, which is putting the new mortise cylinder in. So you put your key in just halfway. So the reason when you're installing your new mortise cylinder that you only put the key in halfway is because when you put the key in the whole way and turn it, it engages this piece, which is actually the piece that unlocks and locks the door. So if you put it in halfway, that piece doesn't turn and you can use it to screw in the lock. You want to make sure that the threads catch when you start turning it. Doesn't have to be super tight. Line it up and then tighten your set screw back up and then test it out.